Anticipating smooth conditions en route, but please pay attention to that seatbelt sign. In Ottawa, we're anticipating a temperature of 9 degrees, overcast skies, and some light winds from the south. On behalf of everyone at WestJet, we thank you for flying with us, and we look forward to seeing you again soon.
Here we go again. So quiet in here, it feels like it's an empty plane. But it's not, there's a quarter of it full. I guess we're pretty spread out. People are all on their phones, I guess. And the engines are not turned on. Makes a difference, eh? It's not going to be very quiet when those engines start up. Trying to recap everything in my journal. Oh, and I also,
Thank you so much.
I did draw that thing I was telling you about. I drew the little birds under the chair. I tried to draw all those pillars, make them look like they were supposed to look with the lights. It's a pretty good picture. Another person. Another individual arriving. So different from that very busy KLM. It got quite warm in there very quickly and quite stuffy. In here it's very nice and cold. I think the door's been open for a while. You know where they put those ramps down to the door, they don't always have a seal around them, you know. Sometimes it just comes out to this little platform circular area where there's, I don't know. Doesn't sound like we're leaving shortly, does it? Hello. So I've been going through and doing emails or answering comments from before. So we're on the plane, the WestJet plane, sitting in the Toronto whatever, on the tarmac, awaiting our takeoff. So we get to go and take that nice zoom up in the sky again. That's always a lot of fun. You know, I find when I put something over my face, it just makes me feel like closing my eyes and going to sleep. It's an interesting phenomenon. You know, you don't generally get to see this out the window. Look at what we can see here now. There's the wheels, and then they tuck right up under there. And it's got a hydraulic on it. So when it takes off, this extends, and the wheel just hangs down. And then when it lands, the wheel's hanging down, and it bounces up and down in there. See those black tubes? Those are hydraulic tubes.
Good morning and welcome on board WestJet Flight 3464 to Ottawa. Our flight time will be 48 minutes. Our flight crew today is Captain Vincent and First Officer Charles. My name is Rachel and I have the pleasure of working with wonderful Meena. Your safety is important to us and we ask your full attention as we review the following safety information. There is a safety features card located at your seat, which indicates the safety features of this aircraft. Please take it out and follow along as we cover some very important information. Seatbelt and no smoking signs are visible throughout the cabin. Please comply with them at all times. Smoking, including e-cigarettes and vaporizers, as well as consuming your own alcohol, including duty-free, is prohibited. Whenever the seatbelt sign is on, your seatbelt must be fastened low and tight across your hips. To fasten, insert the flat metal end into the buckle and pull on the strap to tighten. To release, lift the top of the buckle. Turbulence may occur without warning. We recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened at all times, even when the seatbelt sign is off. In the event of emergency, you will hear a command to brace. Refer to your safety features card for your brace position. Do not take any carry-on baggage with you during an evacuation and follow the direction of the crew. There is a total of 4 emergency exits. 2 exits located at the front and 2 exits located at the back. Please take a moment to find the exit closest to you, along with all other exits. Should a power loss or emergency occur, floor lighting will come on and all exits will be indicated by illuminated exit signs. In preparation for takeoff, please ensure your seat back is upright and your tray table is properly stored. If your electronic device becomes wedged within the seat, do not adjust the seat or try to retrieve it. Call your cabin crew immediately for assistance. Always use care when retrieving carry-on baggage from the overhead bin to avoid injury to yourself or the guests. Thank you for choosing WestJet as part of your journey today. Please let any crew member know if you have any questions or safety concerns. We hope you enjoy your flight.
Votre sécurité est notre priorité. Veuillez nous accorder votre attention alors que nous présentons les mesures de sécurité suivantes.
So this
Vous
doesn't
trouverez
have
devant
a
vous une carte des mesures de sécurité
a thing that
concernant
falls
cet avion.
out for you to put
Veuillez
on your
suivre avec
face.
nous les points importants. La cabine est munie de voyants concernant les ceintures.
And they didn't tell us about the stuff under the seat.
Il est interdit de fumer,
It'll do this if it's
d'utiliser
3
des
exits,
cigarettes
but you only have
électroniques
2.
ou des vapoteuses et de consommer vos propres boissons alcoolisées, y compris celles achetées aux boutiques hors taxes. Votre ceinture de sécurité doit être bouclée et ajustée à vos hanches lorsque les voyants des ceintures sont allumés. Pour ce faire, insérez la languette de métal dans la boucle et tirez sur la courroie pour l'ajuster. Pour la détacher, soulevez la boucle. Des turbulences peuvent survenir sans avertissement. Nous vous recommandons de garder votre ceinture bouclée en tout temps, même lorsque les voyants des ceintures sont éteints. En cas d'urgence, vous entendrez une commande vous demandant de prendre votre position de protection. Consultez votre carte des mesures de sécurité pour connaître votre position de protection. Ne prenez aucun bagage avec vous en cas d'évacuation et suivez les directives de l'équipage. Il y a au total 4 sorties de
See, the
secours,
wing will
soit
move
deux à
up
l'avant
there.
et
See,
deux à
that's
l'arrière.
those
Prenez
are
le temps de repérer la sortie la plus proche de votre siège,
covering
ainsi
up
que
the
l'emplacement
bouncing
des autres
stuff.
sorties.
Or when they
S'il y a
put
une
it down,
telle
it's a
présentation
brakes.
d'urgence, l'éclairage de plancher s'allumera et toutes les sorties seront indiquées par leur enseigne de sortie illuminée. En préparation du décollage, veuillez redresser votre siège et votre tablette. Si votre appareil électronique reste coincé dans votre siège, n'essayez pas de le récupérer ou d'ajuster le siège. Demandez immédiatement l'aide d'un membre de l'équipage de cabine. Afin d'éviter de vous blesser ou de blesser d'autres invités, faites attention en tout temps lorsque vous récupérez vos bagages dans les compartiments supérieurs. Merci d'avoir choisi WestJet pour votre vol aujourd'hui. N'hésitez pas à communiquer avec les membres de l'équipage de cabine si vous avez des questions ou des préoccupations liées à la sécurité. Nous vous souhaitons un bon vol.
It's a WestJet plane. WestJet is a pretty nice plane. It's one of the better small planes. Be interesting watching this when it happens and then watching it close up. Feel those pipes, that's all the hydraulics. She's getting ready to fly. She's got a message to pass. She's got a message on. She don't care. Homeward bound, I wish I was. So they've closed down one of two major runways. Wonder what that does. Homeward bound, I wish I was homeward. Looks pretty flat here, doesn't it? It is. We're looking toward Lake Ontario, which is in the distance, and all those clouds are above it. That would be to the south. Maybe we'll get a little sunshine. I've got sunshine on a cloudy day when it's cold outside in the month of May. Da, 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 da. Boy, we had a lot of good songs back in the day, didn't we? Then they got into rap, and I don't think those were very singable songs. I don't know. I wasn't one of those that got into that. So this is taking a little... Oh, here we go. Now, how long until we can't see the wheels turning? Wheels keep on turning, keep on rolling. We got some earthquakes or airquakes here happening. Rolling down the river. Maybe it's just the bumpy runway or bumpy taxiing area. A whole lot to look at when you're in an airplane looking out until you get up off the ground. Then you can look down on where you're flying around. And we pass our house. We go right overhead sometimes. It's kind of neat. Depends how high we are. But sometimes they're making their descent about the time they go over us. We're just about to start it. I don't remember. They're usually climbing when they go over our house on the way out. Oh, you can tell it's an airport, eh? Gate Gourmet, Delta Airlines. Sheridan. Oh, there's a Sheridan for only $499 a night. I said to him, what? $500 a night? He says, no, $499. Oh, my bad. Why does it say Orlando? That is a distant town, far, far away. Oh, Canada, our home and native land. I feel like we're in a tunnel under here. Like we're going under something. How far have we come? Well, where in the world are we going anyway? I think this is a pretty big terminal, or there's 3 terminals here. So you have to... I don't think there's a train between them. I don't know how you get from one to the next. Just walk a long time, I guess. I don't know. Maybe they changed that. Boy, this is really getting a lot of airquakes here. I'll see if I can put it against the plane. I suppose this is the worst spot in the plane to sit. Oh, but look, you get to see the reflection. We're at Toronto Airport. Pearson. They have this little ArriveCan app, which is for helping you to land into Ottawa, to come in with your COVID information. Taxi down and turn onto the runway. That's right. Looks like we're leaving the airport altogether. There must be a hangar there, right? Looks like you can see through it. There's a wind tunnel here they have to practice wind things. I think they try race cars out in it. Oh, now it's changing the sound. When you move the camera quickly, you can see the propellers moving at a different speed, but when you just look at it, it looks like they're going really slowly, doesn't it? Sometimes they look like they're going backwards. Oh, getting to be a little bit of countryside out there. Used to take the kids to the end of the runway and sit there and watch the birds. Hey, I made a basket there once, a plastic green basket. I sat at the end of the runway and did it. In fact, I put up a little shelter, a little tent shelter overhead. That was kind of a nice thing to do. Lawn chairs. Oh, now we're into the runway works. Oh, at least we're getting there. I know all of the roads around here on the outside of the airport. It's kind of neat, you know? It's like old home week. We used to live in Ottawa when my kids were small. For 5 years, I guess. Alright, how's it going? It will be a short one. Yes, what did he say? 47 minutes? Of course, that's just taking into account airtime. I believe, isn't it? How ironic it is that at 5 miles an hour you have to keep your seatbelts on, but at 600 miles an hour you can take them off. Found my hairbrush. Brushed it. Amazed how long it's gotten. Haven't seen myself in the mirror for 2 weeks. All those mirrors in Holland are so high up. My mother-in-law's was about 6 feet tall. She shrunk a couple of inches, I guess, but she was 5 or 6 feet tall, and so all the mirrors are way up high, and I can't see myself. That's funny. Yes, we're gonna hang out at Ben's house for a while, I think, maybe, and then we have our energy drinks. I'll take an energy drink. Let's see what we can see now. Oops. Yep, that's okay. Oh, we're kind of close there, aren't we? Oh, ho, ho, this must be a runway. Oh, we're getting there. Whoa, we just crossed on a runway. That's what that was. Hurry across. I think there's only one runway in use now. Boy, that was a lot of people at the airport last night, wasn't it? Thousands and thousands in that room. You'd think that there would be a limit on how many people are allowed to be in an indoor space, especially when you don't have exits in the room. I mean, you have exits into the airport, but not like emergency exits to the outside. Okay, now we gotta keep our eyes on these wheels. Yes, wasn't that interesting having to remove all those suitcases from the thing because there were too many flights. They'd all had to sit outside and wait for the backlog to come off before they could unload the plane or the suitcases. Because everybody was so busy tied up in that arrive can thing. It was quite a super spreader event, I think. I don't know. It's all these social distancing signs, but you can't act it out in that one. There's just too many people. Now, look at that behind us. Yes, indeed. Oh, that's a runway. He's headed up. So I guess we got to go down to the end of it and then come back. Go past our house. No, wait, we're going to Ottawa. That's right. So we'll pass our house going this direction. Oh, there's another one up there waiting his turn. That one's an American Airlines. Can you see it? It's kind of hard to see, isn't it? We'll probably see it take off over there, though. Oh, look, that's all been rebuilt or being rebuilt. Gotta make it smaller. It's not smallening. There we go. There he goes. His turn. Oh, I know. We all take off in the same direction and then we turn around in the air. I forgot. My bad. My bad.
Flight attendant, prepare for departure.
Oh, right. Here we go. This is the best part. These things are the best race car you can get. Look, there he is. He's airborne. Oh, look at this. We got a line up behind us. Rage or something, and what's that one? Air Canada behind it. Air Canada is our national plane. They're pretty good. But as my little grandson says, they're not as good as Qatar. Qatar is the very, very fanciest, best. They've got the best food and the best. Oh, he's speeding up before we even get here. Okay, now. Away we go.